example, from Kansas, in advance of a small watershed dam, is this bunch of stones here, about 4 meters or about 4 yards below the surface. Is an archaeological site that's about 5,000 years old. This is looking down on it after it was excavated in. It's a pile of burned rocks, which doesn't sound like much, but this was an earth oven. People heated up rocks, put food on it, and then cooked it that way. And then next to it, there's some bison bone fragments. So it showed that they were living in this area. We excavated this before the watershed project moved in. Another site you might not think of, but you may have seen, is what we call petroglyphs. These are carvings into rock. They're pretty common in Kansas, especially in the central part of the state. And reservoirs can have a pretty devastating effect on them through shoreline erosion can impact them severely, and cause rock falls. We also have problems with people who take it upon themselves to try and remove panels and put it over their fireplace. And some people think that a carved shield, see a guy here with a spear and a shield, think that that's a good target, so they'll... First time I saw this, there was this bullet hole in it, and the second time there was this, so it's an ongoing shooter range apparently for some people. But these are documented in advance of reservoirs as well, and they're really a difficult resource to preserve because you don't want to chip them out. And if you put up a sign saying don't go chip these out, it attracts some part of the population. Go out there and chip them out or shoot at them. So sometimes it's best to just know that they're there and hope that no one accesses them. Also, reservoirs give access to these things because you have people on roads at a higher elevation landscape where they would have been. They could be riding along and see one of these. So we can work to preserve them. If we can't actually preserve them, we do document them well. We use 3D laser scanning or stereoscopic cameras, or sometimes we just do measured drawings and try and record these things before they're in danger of damage. We try and get all this done before construction starts, the source of the reservoir going in. But sometimes we're working right up to when the water's lapping at the heels of this house. But we do try and salvage some portion of the important archaeological sites. Not every single one. The important ones get singled out. We try and salvage those before a reservoir project goes in. So in short, when a reservoir is planned and there's either federal permits or money involved, archaeologists look for sites, decide which ones are important, and tell us something new, and then mitigate the impact of the reservoir on that site through either excavation or documentation.